Right, lads, today we have a special guest on Rate My Teams. So, Mr. DBG, I already introduced yourself, but there we go. Would you like to say hello?
Yeah, what is going on, guys? DBG here, and today, yeah, we're rating some teams, I think.
Okay, I did not expect that, but okay. He did not tell me he was going to do that, but we'll take it. Alright, so yeah, we're rating some teams. Again, guys, if you want to rate some teams, I basically ask on Saturday to send you teams. We have this lovely GIF. Do you know who this GIF is? Because I didn't know when I sent it.
I have absolutely... I mean, maybe it's me without the beard.
Apparently, he's a prime minister. Like, a few different people messaged me saying that's a prime minister. I think obviously that's his initials, but I can't remember like what his initials were. Apparently, he's a prime minister of one of the Middle Eastern countries. Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm an old man, but at least they could have got the beard. They could have put a beard on him.
We've already discussed that. Ty took your beard. So.
I mean, you're looking at me right now. Is there not a bit of a beard?
All right. We all can't grow one very quickly. All right.
I mean, I've shaved and grown his beard out like 3 times since that Ty game.
Dude, literally, what I have now is like 2 months. Like it's not fair. It's really not fair.
Reed, it's about 2 weeks for me. I couldn't grow facial hair till I was like 21. I could not grow facial hair to save my life till I was 21.
Right, well, I'm 23, so if my body wants to hurry up and grow facial hair, it would be very much appreciated. Yeah, so if Caleb's team, also, I haven't told you this as well. For me on the scale, I normally have if you have a certain player, you get an instant 10 out of 10. I'm gonna have Manute Bol, because he's pretty much broken the game this week. Also, you mainly play next gen, somehow, and I mainly play current gen, so we have
How do you play current gen?
Right, next gen v current gen. Every time someone asks me, I'm just like, it's literally, pick your poison. They're both garbage, so pick your poison.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. I personally believe they're both terrible, but you can have fun on next gen. I do not believe you can have fun playing current gen.
Hopefully 2K22 is different.
If they don't fix the speed patch, it won't be. Wait, did you just see Kevin getting hit in the arm and flicking his head back like he just been punched by PJ Tucker?
Oh, you mean Trae Young? The Trae Young impression?
I've never seen that before. Like, you hit in the arm and he literally went down and he got punched in the face.
Watch the Hawks play. Trae Young does it every game. Alright, we have Luka, T-Mac, LeBron, Bill, Bol, Draymond, Vince, Jimmy, James, and D-Rob. And he has Manute, somehow as 6th man. Do you start him? Manute, Bol, or Bol?
Why wouldn't you start both? Over LeBron? For
some reason, I thought Manute was shooting guard center, like out of position KD. But yeah, why not over LeBron?
Why not sell LeBron, get your 300k, you're sitting on a $500,000 MT and your team's better. Wait till you.
What's his thoughts on the bench?
I mean, what gen is this guy on?
Based on the font, I'd say current.
Yeah, so like Jimmy and Worthy are really good on current, not good on next. I actually like D-Rob surprisingly, but I will say Denny or Obi Toppin over Draymond. I mean, they're the same. They're gonna give you equally as much, and they're like significantly cheaper.
I did not expect Obi Toppin to be as good as he is. Like, he was phenomenal. So obviously I give it a 10 out of 10 because Manute. He's not starting him, so that's making me want to put it down to like a 9.
I mean, you can't go lower than 9, but it's one of those ones that could be tactically downgraded and doesn't get any worse. Tactically downgrade LeBron to Manute. Tactically downgrade Draymond to, say, Obi Toppin, Denny, Nick Batum. Any of those guys, you're suddenly 350,000 MT richer, and your team is equally as good.
So I'm going a 10. You're going 9.
Yeah, I'll go 9.
Alright, on to the next one. We have Josh Smith, Tom Van Arsdale, not the censored one. Danny Ferry, Christian Wood, James Wiseman, Manu, Steven Jackson, Bailey Howell, George Mikan, and Bol. Yeah,
Josh Smith's, for his price, Josh Smith is unbelievable. I assume he probably has showtime on Jackson because he's on current, isn't he? Like, he's got to get some sort of showtime on Jackson. Like, even gold showtime's fine. Starting lineup's fine, I think. I really like Christian Wood on both gens. What the hell's Mikan doing in that squad?
He's not that bad. He's not great.
He's not good either.
He's not great, but he's not that bad.
Question, is Mikan better than Diamond LaMelo Ball?
I think he has a case.
But like, no, but that's what I mean. Like, that's the level of George Mikan.
I mean, yeah, that is fair point. But I don't think he's bad. He's not great, don't get me wrong, but he's not amazing.
7k cards that are better.
What grade? What are you looking at?
I mean, at this stage in the game, it's like an 8.
I thought you were gonna be harsher than that, personally.
If even, an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. I'd probably have to go with it. Maybe a 7.5.
Yeah, you're probably right.
7.5. Is that literally just for Mikan? You've dropped it down to 7.5.
At this stage in the game, but like Christian Wood is not in the top 10 players to run. On current gen, Wiseman's not in the top 10. Bailey Howell's not in the top 10 small forwards. Danny Ferry is. Tom Van Arsdale, debatably, is probably like the 7th best 2 guard. Steven Jackson's not in the top 10 2 guard. Like for me, a 10 out of 10 is the perfect squad. A 9 out of 10 is top 10 players in every single position. I'll go 8. I'll go 8 then. No, 8 out of 10 for his squad, 7.5 because Mike is there.
All right, I'll accept that.
Why does he have Robert Parrish in there? Dude's got Ralph Sampson. He obviously is from Printing MT this year, but yeah, he's got Robert Parrish. He was Eddie freaking Curry. Trying to think of who's better and cheaper than Robert Parrish.
Anyone?
Heck, if you want to go on some, you know what could be an interesting one? At center, running Cliff Robinson and then switching your matchups so that he's playing power forward. Your team's a little bit undersized, but I mean, it's better than Robert Parrish.
Who do you chuck, potentially? Obviously, I don't know what your opinion on it. A cheeky Danny Granger.
I hate Granger. He's worthy. He's literally
Really?
he's just James Worthy. He's just James Worthy. He's just, no ifs or buts about it. He's James Worthy. And I hate James Worthy.
God, I didn't think he was that bad, but okay. Of the like 3 games I played with him, I didn't think he was that bad.
No, if you like James Worthy, he's a clone of James Worthy. If you like James Worthy, you like Danny Granger.
He does have a cheeky AK.
Yeah, I mean, he's AK Luka. I would start AK at the 1 and Luka at the 2. I really like Luka Doncic at the 2. I don't think Luka. What's the point of having Luka and Tom Van Ardel? What's the point of having 2 300?
I mean, Luka can do more than 300. Like he's quite consistent.
I know, but like
if
if you're gonna bring Luka onto the bench and start Ben Simmons, then you should replace Tom Van Ardel with Cliff Robinson. If you're gonna run, you can't really run. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not ideal to run those 2 guys together.
No.
And I understand why you use Luka with Kirilenko and Simmons with Van Ardel. But I would start AK at the 1 because it means that you don't need to switch matchups.
What's your thoughts on the Kawhi? Because Kawhi was obviously, when he came out, ridiculously expensive.
I mean, he's that good. It's just he's expensive. Like, I'm not going to say to get rid of him. I mean, you could probably tactically downgrade him, but he is that good.
In terms of a grade, I'm very interested to see, because he has good points, and then Robert Parrish. So I'm very interested to see this grade.
9. Dead.
Wow, okay.
If he had a better player instead of George Mikan at the end of his bench, I would give him more than a 9 because I could just say sub in them for Robert Parrish, but I can't give it more than a 9 dead out of 10 when you've got 79 3-point Robert Parrish and Bob McAdoo, who's not good on current gen.
I'll give it an 8 just because I don't like Ralph Sampson and he's not that great on current anyway.
Oh yeah, Ralph Sampson's not good on current gen as well either. Yeah, but I mean, his 1, 2, 3 in the starting line, it might be the best 1 through 3 in the game, so I gotta give it a 9. Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
So Trae Young.
Oh dear God. What gen is this on? Please tell me this is next gen.
This current.
I mean, he says he's using the players because he likes them. And if you like them and you're having fun with the game, that's the most important thing. It is better that you have fun with the game than you appear to be quote comp or win games. Having fun is the most important thing that matters. But you asked for advice. This team stinks, man.
I saw Trae Young and I was like, oh dear.
Okay, first of all, his second best player isn't even in his rotation.
Why does he have Danny Ferry on the bench?
His second best player isn't even in his rotation. Ferry and Kukoc are his 2 best. Okay, let's think. I don't know what price these cards go for. Sell Jaylen Brown. Sell Kyle Kuzma. Sell Markelle Fultz. Sell RJ Barrett.
Sell RJ? Nah, get out.
I mean, I get it. You're a Knicks fan. He's not great.
He's
Moses
great.
Brown. Moses Brown is 30-something K. He's fine, but he's like 30-something K.
RJ is great. I've had enough slander off you from Patrick Ewing, so you're not having RJ as well.
Get Obi Top and get Denny of the. Danny Ferry starting a small forward. Power forward.
Yeah, I was going to say, he has Kukoc.
Off the bench, Boris Diaw if you don't have any MT. I mean, if you want to run RJ Barrett, run him, but you can get better for cheaper.
He looks so stressed looking at his team.
I don't even know. I'm trying to think of every card in the game.
Literally any card.
You could upgrade this team by playing Ruby Felipe Lopez. That is how bad this team is. It could be made better by Allen Iverson. This is the level this team is at. It could be made better by the introduction of Allen Iverson.
I'm trying to argue with it as like a different point, but I really can't.
That's my grade.
What? Allen Iverson out of 10?
Yeah, Allen Iverson out of 10. Allen Iverson out of 10. And the only reason it's getting an Allen Iverson out of 10 is because he's got Ferry and Cooper.
It's a downgrade from Allen Iverson out of 10.
What are you giving it?
I really don't know. I'll go 6 because Trae Young does bring it down, but RJ brings it up. It's
but
good.
I will say though, if this guy having fun and winning a bunch of his game, and you're just the best. So keep it up.
He is an avid viewer in the street on the channel, and he to be fair, he does say his team isn't like the stars that you see, but he does have a lot of fun with the team.
Where's Obi Toppin?
I will say that, yeah. I'll go 5 out of 10 because there's no Obi Toppin.
Yeah, I got Allen Iverson out of 10.
I did not expect this to be like this, but I enjoy it. I don't know if you are.
Did you not? You know me long enough. How did you expect this to go any different?
I was not expecting you to go just all in on all of us.
You've known me years. How do you expect any different?
I will say, I was gone 2 of those years, so will.
True. How many contracts does this guy have?
Contracts?
Read what he said.
Ah, right. Do you know the contract method that I have on my channel?
No.
Oh, you've missed out. Right. So what you can do, you can't do it so much now because contracts are like stupidly expensive. You can buy like stacks of 20 contracts and then sell them on separately for more than what you bought the stack for.
Hey, that makes sense.
So I've literally, no lie, made like 3 to 4 million MT selling contracts.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah. So that's where he's on about with the contract.
Why is he starting Robert Covington over Opal Kobe?
I didn't start Isaac over Kobe personally.
Yeah, but I like Isaac at power forward. No, he's really good. The whole thing is with Jonathan Isaac is those like, who are you going to put at power forward if you take Jonathan Isaac and start him at 3?
Aaron Gordon.
I mean, if I'm this guy, I'm not buying Kawhi. I just realized he's got a serious amount of MT. I just saw the Kyrie Irving. Sorry, you're looking at my face. I just saw the Kyrie Irving thing. Simmons, Josh Smith, fine. Paul George, Kobe, I mean, they're fine, the two. I mean, Rocco, rather than spend your 800k on Kawhi, I mean, surely there's a 60k MT guy that can play at that position and is also 7'7" that you could put in.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. This is a bold statement, and I'm going to make this. And the statement is, Cliff Robinson is as good as Kawhi.
All right, fair enough. I will say, Cliff Robinson is very, very good. I wasn't expecting that though.
He gets the Kawhi defensive stance though. Kawhi's biggest thing is his defensive stance, and Cliff Robinson gets the Kawhi defensive stance, and he's 6'10", and he's 20k.
I mean, that's it. For tactical downgrades, I will give you that one. Thoughts on Cat?
I mean, I hate him, but he's good. He's got like 99 every stat. Like, I just hate Cat release.
It's not that bad.
At this stage in the game, when every card has got 99, and when he's one of the many cards that have every Hall of Fame badge of 99 every stat, like, it's just preference. And there's no real cheap centers that play like that. Can Cat run this year actually on current? Yeah, remember last year he couldn't run. He was the slowest. He was like the slowest 99 speed player in the game.
I know Manute is having that issue with me. Like, he'll just like, I mean, those when players like you hold in R2, but they just like.
Yeah, Manute Bol can't sprint. Nobody over 6'9" can sprint.
No,
with the ball
it's so goddamn annoying. Like,
yeah, he can't sprint. They all have stutter runs.
All right, so in terms of grade, what are you looking at?
8.5.
I'd say an 8 because I think small forwards do need a bit of a boost.
I mean, they do need a bit of a boost, but they both have every key badge and every defensive stat high, and they're both decent size, and they're gonna both hit limitless range shots.
We'll say 8 because Pink Diamond is an ugly color.
What do you want about Pink Diamond? Is the most underrated tier in this game.
It doesn't look nice though compared to the rest.
Yeah, but they got Bol, Manute Bol, Nick Batum, Denny Avdia, Obi Toppin, Alexei Pokashevsky. I mean, this is basically this is very similar to my team, and this is a god tier team. This is god tier. Oh my god. Oh my god. First of all, Batum's a demigod.
Yes, I have here. I have here.
Half blinders, XM based Luka at the 2, which is the best position. One thing I would do though, I would start Kurolenko. I would bring Batum to your backup point guard, and I play Maravich at the 2 off the bench. Maravich is way better at the 2 than point guard on next gen. And because adaptive coaching engine doesn't work properly on next gen, it switches your matchups all the time.
Yeah,
so you can switch matchups. You can switch matchups. Normally, your point guard will end up guarding their point guard if you start losing the game. So that's the way I'd run it. I'd start AK. Like, there's no point having AK if you're not going to start him.
He's definitely too good for the bench, I'd say.
So I love Batum. I wouldn't. You don't need to change anything with your 400k. You got the fastest player in the game, Manute Bol. You got Christian Wood, who's like budget Bill Russell, and then you got Bol and Kristaps, who are basically the same card.
Thankfully, because we've had absolute hell with Kristaps cards this year. Thankfully, his Dharma is actually really good. Right, I have to give it a 10 out of 10 because
9.5. Oh. No, it's not a 10 because 10 is Giannis. Like, 10 is you need Giannis in your 10 out of 10 team, Tumbo in a 10 out of 10 team instead of Christian Wood. It's not quite there, but it's 9.5. But I mean, Ray Allen's better than Pete Maravich as well. Like, there's a lot of things that keep it away from 10. But yeah, Ray Allen's better than Pete Maravich, but it's still fantastic.
It's a very strong team. Obviously, I have to give it a 10 out of 10 because of my parameters, we'll say. But even still, I'd still very high 9. Very high 9. All right, we have Jazz's team next. Yes, Larry Johnson.
I mean,
I respect it.
Jazz, I know Larry Johnson is your favorite player, but might I suggest you change your meme player and get Dean Wade. Might I suggest, Jazz, you change to Dean Wade?
Or Patrick
'Cause,
Ewing. Or Patrick
Larry
Ewing.
Johnson's never been good in 2K until this year. You know for a fact we've had 2 good years of Dean Wade. Might I suggest you change to Dean Wade?
Or Patrick Ewing. Come on now. I will.
No.
I
He
will.
nearly-
I
he
will.
nearly-
I will
he
get
is-
you to respect Patrick Ewing.
He's not terrible for his price. He was good for his time. His pink diamonds were both symbols of ineptitude. He has been a symbol of ineptitude in 2K. There has been no player that has summed up they're good in real life but not in 2K more than Patrick. He has been a symbol of ineptitude in 2K for years. The fact that he's got a usable Galaxy Opal card it's the best Ewing card we have ever had sums up how bad Patrick Ewing's been in 2K.
But he's better than Dean Wade.
Take that back.
No.
You take that back.
No. I will defend that Patrick Ewing Galaxy Opal card. The pink diamonds I will give you. I still use them somehow.
Have you used Dean Wade's pink diamond?
Yeah, he's alright.
Use Dean Wade's pink diamond and tell me that he's even on the same stratosphere as Patrick Ewing.
He's alright.
He is. You're right. He's all right. He's pretty good. Ewing's not a top 30 center in the game. I mean, I've Wade at number 52 in my top 100 list. That's coming out tomorrow. He's chicken man.
Alright, I'm probably gonna regret asking this. Where's Mr. Ewing on that top 100 list? He better be in the top 100. He has to be.
What? DeAndre Jordan is in my last 10. Eddie Curry's number 100. And Ewing's not even in the conversation.
Right. He has George Mikan. Is George Mikan in the top 100?
Of course he's not. Again, D-Rob's like 90. With Jazz, why do you have Invincible T-Mac? Replace that bum. Just use the other T-Mac. They're basically the same card. Replace that bum George Mikan with Mutombo, and his team's a lot better.
I will say, controversial opinion. I don't like T-Mac this year.
It's not that controversial.
He's...
I can kind of see why. Yeah, I like it on next gen. I didn't like him on current gen at all.
Yeah, he's...
I'm trying to think.
On current, he's very iffy.
Yeah, like I do like Bailey Howell though at the 3. I did like him, so I probably would like the other T-Mac.
Luka at the 1, AK at the 2. Swap him.
I mean, Wood's not bad. He's better than Mikan.
It's not saying much, is it?
I mean, no. He's also better than Larry Johnson.
Like saying Ewing's better than Wade. Like, you're not saying much, I'll be honest.
Do you want me to stop recording? Do you want me to click? I can click leave call. No, you do not slander the great Dean Wade.
You do not
slander the great Dean Wade.
You don't slander the great Patrick Ewing.
Okay, I will stop for just this video. For just this video, I'll stop slandering you.
All right, let's go. All right, so how are we doing on the grid? Obviously, I'm not a massive fan of the centers.
I mean, it's 1-2. He may have the 2 best point guards in the game in AK and Simmons, and then Luka Doncic and two XM-based chicken men at the 2. I mean, I would tactically downgrade that T-Mac to your T-Mac and then place Mikan. I've never used Horace Grant on current gen, so I don't know. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll probably go an 8 as well.
Okay, we agree. We actually agreed on one. First time.
There's a first for everything. Let's go. Well, lads, Mr. DBG has, of course, departed from the station. Much love, of course, Nickelodeon for coming on the channel. He's, as you can see, he's a wonderful person. Yeah, guys, go check out DBG. I'm sure you guys know who he is by now. But, yeah, much love for him popping on. And yeah, that's it for the video. See you guys all later. Take care. Love you all. I want to give a massive shout out to the channel members Mario, Michael, Waze, Lewis, Lindsay, Knell, Kev, Ant, Hans, Wallow, Casey, Magic Magpie, Michael, Kia, and Jack. Thank you guys so much for all your support.